Okay, well, I'm getting ready to leave for 4 days, so I'm shoring up daddies and hoping for the best. I felt like it was, so the whole purpose of moving them out of the cage that they bred and raise their babies in is I want them out of their breeding territory, so they won't start thinking it's time to molest babies. So, what I want to do is keep them around other cocks, have no females in sight to stimulate breeding, and pray that they stay on task and raise their babies instead of picking a daughter and abusing her and refusing to feed the rest of them. So, I moved Bubby Jr. with his crew up here, and they are doing just fine. This is O'Connor. No, this is O'Dowd, who was moved from the other side long ago. He has some of the oldest chicks in here, and they are doing splendidly. I'm starting to think that really this chick is a gray wing, or a dilute even. I think I do see the ever so faint little markings at the very edge of its wings. It's also a spangle, and it's a violet. I know it looks gray in the film, but if you look at him in person, he's a violet. And this is his big brother right next to him. He's the youngest chick, and his big, giant big brother right next to him. Come on, little bear. Look up here. We want to see you. He says, run away, run away. So he just slid off the back of the perch. He's really scary. So, there, now he's standing up a little higher. You can see he's much larger than the little dilute one. So these two up here are not as comfortable and cozy as the two brothers were. And that's my goal, is to keep them thinking in terms of guarding their chicks, not in terms of getting comfortable and picking out a mate. This is Indus, and his little one down here is doing good. He's growing more feathers, so he's starting to be a little warmer, but you can still see he's a little skinny on feathers. But he has this little piece of blanket in there, and he uses that. So, and I moved O'Connor down here. That was O'Dowd up there and his ones. And I moved O'Connor down here. His chicks are a little younger, so they're hiding because I just moved them. And I just pulled Halligan's hen. Oh, I forgot her name. She's gone now, so I can't look at her and tell you who she is. Anyway, so I just pulled his hen yesterday, and I will pull his nest box before I leave. Because leaving a nest box in place makes them think in terms of breeding. Chalk and his girl up here have 2 eggs. I haven't checked for fertility yet. This girl, this is Ari and McCabe. Ari's getting pulled tonight. Her 25-day mark is tomorrow, but she's getting pulled tonight, and McCabe is on it. And I will have, my son is going to feed him while I'm gone. I'll have him take the nest box in a couple of days. This girl is in the box. I don't know if that means she has an egg yet. Let me see. This is Unakite and Osmosis. Here she comes. Is there an egg in there? Not yet. Okay. But it's coming. This is Doyle and Link, and their 25-day mark is the day I come back, so they can stay the way they are. This is Fournier and her 2. I got 4 beautiful chicks out of her and Quartz before he flew away. And they are doing just fine and have quite a ways to go. And she has her 25-day sticker on here, so I know when to pull the box. But since she's a hen and she's alone and she's blocked off from all visuals, she's going to run straight on through. So she'll get treated slightly differently. This is Tim's. And his girl is on 3 eggs, and I checked and didn't find any fertility yet. This is Scruffy. I just moved him and his crew up here. Just because I'm leaving for 4 days, and I want him away from his breeding cage. So he's taking good care of his babies. And they're, still coming to him for food. and I think he's doing just fine. He's blocked off so he can't see the breeding pairs on either side of him because that would stimulate him to want to breed. But he's not around any other males, but I think he's okay. So he's a low-ranking male, and they tend to be a little less crazy about the breeding thing. Then I have up here, this is Murphy and Lemieux, and they have 2 eggs and they have fertility. I checked, saw the little circle on the yolk. These 2, meh. Although I have to say, was it you? No. See that big wood chip right there by the edge of the circle? That's to check to see if anyone's been in, and they haven't. I'm going to give them weeks, but I don't know why this girl never goes in a nest box. I mean, I've had hens that didn't go in the nest box when I'm around. They jump out the minute they heard me. But I could tell they've been in because they kick straw in and they get feathers in there and all that kind of stuff. And this girl just never goes in. I don't know what's going on with her. This is Kenny Loggins and his girl, Bella Rose. And their 25 days is after I come back. So they have, you know, plenty to go. Hi, Bella Rose. This little guy, this is Quartz baby, and he is going to look exactly like his father. He's either a violet, no, I think he's a sky blue or a cobalt, a violet-based cobalt. And he's a pied, and he's a spangle, and he's the prettiest little thing. You're going to look just like your daddy. That's the best. We like that. Because we lost him. Oh, that's terrible. And this little baby's playing catch-up. He's got, oh, look at all those pin feathers on his head. I think he's going to be an olive, and he's going to be a nice, big, hefty baby. And this is his little brother, who's a spangle like daddy. And he's looking good. Oh, look, he's dark, too. Maybe 2 olives. So I'm excited about them. And these 2 who are still nameless and have been down here forever. This is the new mauve male that I got. And the hen I chose to put him with. See that feather? Somebody's been going in that nest. And that's what we like. Okay, so that's the update. I'm going to a show. Hopefully I'll remember to take my camera this time, and I'll show you what happens. Okay.